been explosive the last couple of weeks for sure. And they have different athletes that can get some big gains pretty fast. And the other thing they've done to get those points, that they've been pretty opportunistic defensively, some special teams touchdowns. They really can put points on you really quickly, and they take advantage pretty fast if you do make mistakes. And it can be a bit daunting, looking at those scores. You just got to kind of, take it apart, see what's actually happening, and really got to focus on trying to make them drive at least. I think that's probably true, that they have been a little under the radar. They started slow. At one point they were 2-4, but they were never, it was always, win one, lose one, kind of back and forth thing, and then they lost a few in a row. And I think at that point, maybe people that didn't know kind of wrote them off. But those around the conference knew that they had some close losses and some good wins. That win against Monmouth Roseville early in the season, was kind of an eye-opener for some of us that, are watching and paying attention. And, I think finally they put it together these last 2 weeks, just how explosive and confident. You can see it on film, just how confident they are in one another right now and what they're doing. And, they're a very dangerous team because of that confidence, I think. I think if we're talking defense, it's going to be, starting right away. That's kind of been the Achilles heel in some of these close games is, we've let teams get some points and then kind of settled in and realized, we can hang with all these teams that we play. And, you saw it against Dorian, you saw it against Monmouth Roseville. We either played them even, for at least 2.5 quarters, or even won the second half with starters in. It's not like different personnel was in. And so I think defensively, we're just going to be able to come out right away in the beginning and establish ourselves and what we're doing and not be tentative. But it does put a little bit of pressure on the offense, too, to start scoring some points and to keep the ball. We've talked this week a lot about, just maintaining drives. A lot of our wins, we've had some really big offensive plays, and not often have we put together really long drives. We put some drives together, but we just got to keep the offense on the field. If we get 3 first downs and have to punt, that's not, the worst thing in the world, because it does allow us to be on offense, and it doesn't allow them to just keep clicking on offense as well. And I think that's kind of the big goal, just to keep the ball on offense as much as we can.
Jeremiah quarterbacking this week?
Yep, it'll be Jeremiah this week. He's done well so far. Just getting used to being back there and understanding some of the things that, little tweaks that have changed since he's been back there taking some reps. But he's caught on really well and really had a good practice yesterday.
For both teams Friday, it's either win or go home. Or go on. So both sides know this is a huge, huge game for the season.
I think it does kind of give you a little more, direct focus on what's at stake. We preach a lot about just being better tomorrow and, worrying about the next play and the next game. But, with where both teams stand at 4-4, it's been pretty clear from even the end of the game last Friday when we talked after the game. It's been this is it. We've been really honest with them about, just what we need out of them and where we are. And we've said that to them. This is a game where if we, don't play our best and make too many mistakes and we end up losing, we're done. But if we put together a complete game and, take control and find a way to pull out a win, then we get to keep playing. And we've been very honest with them with that. And I think it's translated into at least 2 good practices so far this week.